Well, Idaho is important because it's an opportunity to celebrate progress, and there has been a lot of progress. We have legal recognition of same-sex partnerships. Transsexual people can have their true gender properly recognised. Same-sex couples can both be recognised legally as the parents of a child. And of course, it's an opportunity for us to gather together and reflect on where challenges still remain. And of course, there are great challenges in terms of, for example, homophobia and transphobia at school, bullying, terrible, terrible problem. The incidents of hate crime are still huge, tragic incidents. And homosexuality is still illegal in over 70 countries and punishable by death in 8 countries. So, whilst there is progress, there's a long, long way to go. And since I became minister, we've been very, very busy. Straight off, virtually, we published the LGBT Action Plan, which is a whole range of issues that we're going to tackle over the next period. We've started consulting on the ban on civil partnerships being registered in religious premises. We've launched the Charter to tackle homophobia and transphobia in sport. We've set up the True Vision website so people can report hate crime more easily, electronically. We've started engaging the transgender community in quite some depth in terms to determine the shape of the consultation for the Transgender Action Plan. We've stopped the deportation of asylum seekers to those countries where they would be tortured or killed for their sexuality or for their gender identity. And we've strongly supported the United Nations statement on human rights violations. So all in all, we have been quite busy bees. Well, next on the list is we're going to work with all of those who have an interest in moving forward on equal marriage and equal civil partnerships. So we're beginning that work. We're going to obviously be launching the Transgender Action Plan. We're going to focus on improving behaviour in schools, which is about tackling homophobic and transphobic bullying, and work with other countries to overcome the barriers that still exist, which prevent our own UK civil partnerships being recognised in those countries, and to use our political dialogue with other countries to push for recognition of LGBT rights right across the world. Well, it's up to the government to do our bit in this, but obviously we can't do it on our own, so we definitely want the LGBT community and everyone to get involved. It's not the sole responsibility of the LGBT community. So we're going to work with and through the communities, the sports groups, the employers, the schools and charities, to make LGBT equality a reality. So some of the things that community groups can do and special interest groups can do is get involved in the consultations. They're on the website. Please respond to them. In terms of the charter, the sports charter that we launched to tackle homophobia and transphobia in sport, log on to the website. But please don't stop there. Actually, if you spread the message even further yourself, we have people signing up to it, sports organisations. We actually really need every individual in the country to sign up to it to give it some real power. Spread the message about trans equality. That's really important because that's a difficult community to reach. So the more people who get involved in spreading the word about the consultation, the better. So that's on the website too. And speak to your friends, your colleagues, anyone you can nab hold of to get involved. That's the way we change things. That's the way to deliver LGBT equality.